Welcome to The Explainer. Today, we're going to break down something super important: the hidden risks that come with hiring in-home help. You know, cleaners, contractors, babysitters. So many of us invite professionals into our homes. But are we really prepared for the legal and tax liabilities that can walk right in with them? Okay, let's just jump right in. I want you to think for just a second, who have you invited into your home to do some kind of work? Maybe it's a babysitter for the kids, right? Or a cleaner who comes by every other week. Maybe you've got a repair person fixing the dishwasher or a whole crew of painters and contractors for that big renovation you've been planning. The thing is, this is totally normal stuff. And it's a big but, it carries some serious risks that honestly, most of us have probably never even considered. Now, that might sound a little dramatic, but it is a cold, hard legal reality. And we're not just talking about somebody tripping over a rug. No, we are talking about some major financial vulnerabilities that could put your actual home at risk. So first up, let's talk about the threat of liability and how your home can suddenly make you a target. And you know, it often starts in a way you would never expect. It really can start with just a simple observation. A worker comes in, they look around, they see you have a comfortable lifestyle, and a little light bulb goes off in their head. Now, it's not necessarily malicious. It's more about opportunity. They might just perceive you as having deep pockets, and that makes you a much more attractive target for a lawsuit if something goes wrong. And here's how that simple perception can escalate into a full-blown legal strategy. After they've kind of sized up your wealth, they might start looking for any opportunity to file a claim. Then their attorney just has to do a quick, easy search of public records. And if they find your name on the deed of your house, boom, your home, your single biggest asset, just became their primary target. So how on earth do you shield your home from something like this? Well, the key, the secret weapon really, is creating financial anonymity. And that brings us to a very powerful legal tool designed to do exactly that. It's called a grantor trust, and you can think of it like a legal shield. By moving your home into this trust, you're not the owner on paper anymore. The trust is. It's a pretty simple move, but it's one that completely separates your personal identity from the ownership of your home in those public records. And the difference this makes is just night and day. Without a trust, your name on that title makes you totally visible and vulnerable. With the trust, though, that same lawyer searching public records, they hit a brick wall. They can't easily connect you to the property, and that makes you a much, much harder target. That anonymity is your absolute best defense. Okay, here is a crucial pro tip, so listen up on this one. Do not name the trust after yourself. If you call it the John Smith Family Trust, well, you've completely defeated the whole purpose. The entire goal is to create distance, so you've got to choose a generic, anonymous name. All right, so liability is one huge risk, but there's another piece to this puzzle we need to talk about: your taxes and your paperwork. This is a whole different kind of risk, and it's all about staying on the right side of the IRS while also getting every single financial benefit you're entitled to. This might seem like the most boring piece of paperwork in the world, but please do not overlook it. Getting a completed Form W-9 from anyone you pay for services in your home is absolutely essential for two very, very important financial reasons. First off, that W-9 has the info you need, like their Social Security or tax ID number, to claim valuable tax breaks like the Child Independent Care Credit. Without it, you are literally leaving money on the table. Second, it helps you fulfill your own reporting obligations to the IRS, which is, kind of important. So here's the deal. If you pay an independent worker consistently and they aren't on a formal payroll, the IRS has certain reporting rules for you. That W-9 gives you the worker's tax info, which you're going to need to issue them a Form 1099. It's a simple step that keeps you compliant and avoids a whole lot of trouble down the road. So, we've covered the risks, both legal and financial. Let's bring it all together now into a simple financial to-do list with just 2 clear steps to protect yourself. Here is your action plan. Number 1, protect your assets. Have a chat with a professional about moving your home into a uniquely named grantor trust. And number 2, manage your taxes. Make it a hard and fast rule to always request a completed Form W-9 from anyone you pay for in-home services. Both of these are simple, and both are absolutely critical for your financial security. And that's really the question I want to leave you with. You lock your front door every single night to protect your family and your belongings, right? But are you taking the right steps to lock down your financial future from the hidden risks that can walk right in through that very same door?